Hey guys, welcome. In this video I'll be showing you how to create this lead magnet page using WordPress and Elementor. So just before we get started, let me show you how this page actually functions. So it's basically a simple design which is neat, of course, and minimalistic. So you put in your email over here and you say I want the free stuff, and it will say, oh, success, please check your inbox for your freebie. So it's any text you can put there or link it to anything. In the background I've actually added a product which will be sent to the person, so I can sync it with any CRM for emails or any sort of automation at the back side of the website. So let's get started and I show you how to actually build this one. So let's suppose you already have a product. In this case I'll be starting with a new product. So let me call this one 108 trending, let's call it trending what? Trending prompts, right? Then I'll publish this. Make sure the price is like 0 over here because it's a freebie. Then it can be visual if it's a course, or downloadable if it's some sort of a file or anything like that. Remember, even on the other side you can have other plugins which will link up to this product. When a person signs up for it using their email, then you'll forward them something, right? So let's go, or have some sort of an email automation that will follow the steps that you want triggered by this action. So I'll go to Cartflows. So before I lose you, you're gonna need Cartflows, of course, and this is the basic plan. It's free, it's not the premium one. And Elementor, of course, is just the basic one. But if you do want to have to pay for the Elementor premium plan, you can check the link in the description box below. You'll find links to getting great offers on your Cartflows and Elementor. So let's just move and not waste further time. So I'll just go to Cartflows and then I'm gonna create a new funnel. So I'm gonna start my funnel from scratch, and I always advise people to start from scratch because you don't want to rely mostly on templates, and you find that on your own you can't really express the design that you are having in mind. So you should get familiar with this whole thing, keep repeating it over and over again. So let's move. So let me call this one what can we say, 108 prompts, then design. So it will redirect us to the funnel, and we edit the steps. So I'm gonna remove this steps. If you check this, the landing page, a checkout and thank you page, and our funnel is more like an opt-in funnel. So it's not a thing where we're gonna check out. It's just gonna have a thank you page and also the opt-in step. So I have one step, I'm gonna add the other over here. So it's opt-in, and I'm gonna create, and I'm gonna say free prompts. So you can name it whatever it is. I'm just doing it random. Remember, the main thing is showing you how to actually set this up. And then I'm gonna rearrange it, bring this to the first step to be the first step, and then now the work begins. So it says no product assigned, so I'll go in and assign a product over here. Prompt, what else? Opt-in form. Okay, save changes, opt-in, enable custom field. So I'm gonna have only the email address on that thing that I designed. So over here I'm just gonna have this as email dash dash dash. The width is okay like that, and then I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna try checking Save. I'm gonna try checking in here. Okay, everything is okay, everything is sharp. However, this thing keeps loading up like that, even though I saw the last time it was okay. So let me reload my page just to make sure that it's just saved. Guess it didn't. You see that? That's what I was concerned about. Prompt, save, perfect. Because it kept reloading and reloading and reloading. Or maybe I was just impatient. So over here I said I'm gonna have email dash dash dash, dot dot dot, not dash dash dash. Everything is okay in here. Let's see, submit button in here. Let me write I want, what's that page saying? It was saying it was saying yes in caps, yes, I want the free guide, exclamation. Right, and then save. Then now it's done. It's no longer prompting us to assign a product, so I'm gonna go inside of the step. If you view the step now, it's basically blank like that. So I'm gonna go inside of it and edit. Let's edit our step. So first of all, come down here to settings and hide title. Change the page layout to be the template for page builder, so it should give you a clean canvas like that. Update, then we get started. So I'm gonna start with my first container element. Then I'm gonna make sure that this container has a minimum height. It's giving you this value over here that if you want it to be full, more like to fill up the whole screen, give it that value. Then I'm gonna center it horizontally and vertically to start working from here. And then I'm gonna let me do this, give it a background color. Let me get the color code here, style, then classic, and then we paste it here. So far we're coming all right. Then let me add my container here. So I'm gonna have a container like this that will have two containers inside. So I'll just duplicate, go to the parent container, change the direction to be the row to have a horizontal direction, and then update my work. Then from there, let's keep moving. I'm gonna have a heading, then I'm gonna have text editor. I prefer working like this honestly, because I avoid dragging elements each time I want to do stuff. So over here, the color, I'm gonna have it black. Then add this okay, if you want to use certain colors, you can assign them in here and say it's black or whatever. So in this case, I've already made it dark. And then I'm gonna, let me see, I'm gonna have some sort of text here saying what, get our monthly trending product guide for free. Okay, let me move this, sorry. So I'm gonna assign a font, family font type to it. It will be source sun, it will be source serif pro, it will be source serif pro, this one. I think the font size is around 38, so I'll just say 38 38, sorry. And then yeah, so far our thing is showing shape. So over here I'm going to type one. In fact, let me just grab it from the other side to stop typing errors all the times. So paste this in plain. Also this text here, plain also, right? So I'm gonna format this, give it a dark color, black, give it more like a, how many pixels are this? I think it's around 16 pixels, and it's Lato 16. Let's try Lato and see. Lato there. Then this one, it will be, is it the color dark? Then let's center it, and then I'm gonna give it a typography size 10. And then yeah, let's see. So far it's showing shape. I can maybe increase it since I've actually reduced the weight, the boldness. And then next I'm going to, let's attempt something. Let me try getting rid of this. There is some margin here, so I always come this side to kill it by hitting here and delete. I don't know if I'm the only one that has noticed this, but when you go this side and hit delete, it kills the margin. And then save. Then in between here, that's where I'm gonna have my opt-in form, right? But so far let's do this. Uploaded the image already because I've done this before. Then I prefer keeping this full so that it can maintain the original color, I mean size of the image. And then let's center this like so, and also in the middle. And then let's click here to kill the weird gap in between. And then what's left now is the opt-in form. So come here and say opt-in form. So Cartflows, even though it's more like on the basic plan, it will do all the stuff you want. You just need to know how to get around it. So this is my form over here. So I'm gonna give it a let's see, a black color, although the other one was more like gray kinda color. So I'm just gonna give it this. Then the typography, it looks okay. Then let me see the input field. I'm gonna have it maintain the same color, but I'm gonna try and have the thing floating over here like so. So I'm gonna, okay, I messed up, undo, I dragged the thing by mistake. So I'm gonna try deleting this and see how it looks. So far it looks decent. I'm gonna update this, and then let's see what's missing. Let's see. I don't see anything that's missing so far. Just reload this page, it will show us the new design. So just like that, quick and fast, you have your opt-in page. So you can give it more like a border or anything, it's possible. You saw where I got this button from, right? So that would be more like it for now. Then what is remaining, I see from here, it looks okay, but I think we need to also have some padding for mobile, of which it looks decent. I think the only thing that's remaining is that there is some sort of a black padding I've added on this thing when it comes to mobile. So what I can then do now, because it looks fairly okay on mobile this side, I'm thinking I should also add the black thing, the white background here. So I can add it in two ways, of which the latter will be best, right? What I can do is come down here and offer, make a background color of white, and then add some padding to this element, more like, let's say 20, like that, right? Then just like that, it looks exactly as I showed you. Then when I reload, it should give me that change. But now the trick is I want it to be so stunning on mobile also, of which it's fairly good. But I was also thinking, let me show you this change over here. When it comes to mobile, I'm thinking of getting rid of all this here, and what I then get to do is temper with the background as well. Where is it? Background, kill the background, save, then go to the page, reload, and it looks like that. So for me to give it a background, I can play within this save in a different way by adding a container over here. I'm just not sure if the container will do what I want it to do. So I can have the container, and then the container will somehow, let's duplicate this. So have this element in here, then the element that's underneath, I'll hide it for mobile. I'm just trying this as we speak because I did this with so I'm gonna hide this for mobile, right? And then let's reload. Should be the same in a way. Perfect. So what I then get to do with this one here is that the column here, I can then have to say this column should have a white background, like that. Then save. Because the main element, the main parent container already has a padding, I suspect when I reload, the white won't touch the surfaces, so it will be perfect and stunning as I always wanted it. So yeah, I'm not sure if it does give you the same thing, or maybe I'm just confusing things, but it's basically like this. Then you go to this one, it's like that. Let's reload. Okay, so the other one, this one here should be hidden for responsive, hidden for desktop, hide on desktop. Then boom, reload, then it's perfect like that. So when I go to the next step, it should take us to the thank you page, which is what I'm rushing us to wrap up, and then we'll be able to celebrate our success. So yeah, let me wait for it to reload as we go back to the next step. Edit funnel, then the thank you page over here. It's taking forever. Okay, so now here we are. So I'm gonna repeat the same process. If you remember, we're gonna make the page to be full width, to take the template of the page builder, and then yeah, so there, no title, template page layout, to take the template for the page builder, update, same trick, choose this one container, give this container a minimum height 100 there, center it horizontally and vertically, then add a container element, and then from there we're gonna have more like color for this element here. Also, this color I should have just saved it, kept it, because I keep coming back to it. So this color, then let me name it cream something there. So what we are gonna have is a title inside of this element, and then under, let me center this title and make it dark, and then under this title I'm gonna have two elements inside of one. So one, then duplicate, change the direction of this, sorry, and then over here it's an image element. Select the image, let's just make it full. Then come over here, I'm gonna have a title, make it black, dark. Then I'm gonna have text editor, and then I'm gonna have a button, and I'll be done. So before we move ahead, I'm gonna make this to have a white background. Also, white should be saved there, and then let's give this a padding. Let's just center everything, give this a padding of, let's say 20, 50, and then let's now work on our things. So the button, let's say type, I'm gonna not type text, I'm gonna say click here to read more. Then I'm gonna center the button, and I'm gonna give it a color black. We'll see why black, not, in fact it's white. Then I'm gonna give the text black. Then I'm gonna give it a solid border of 1 pixel, remove the radius, and then I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna give it a 15 pixel side. Then is it 20 or 30, 50 to the side, 50 to the right, 50 left, like so. Then what I can then do again is go to the typography and increase this, go back to Lato also, or there's some font also which I always try, it's Monserrati. It's also a good font you can try. Let's say somewhere 20. It's too much, I'm gonna just leave it at 17 or 16, and then save my work, come to the title, or this one, any, then I say you might also love our $7 membership. Since I'm using an exclamation, let me kill the exclamation here. Wasn't this black? Don't know. And center it, and that do the trick. The text here, kill, It's like a kill switch. Okay, then come here, and then I'm gonna say ready to start your digital product journey, then question mark. Then I'm gonna come in here and offer this thing give this a font, maybe 42 of what, 42 of the font we've used here. So let me just get the name of the font so that we don't make a fool of ourselves by using different fonts all over. Source source serif pro serif, not sans. Okay, there, and then save, then center it also. Then what's left is this one, so I'm just gonna say success. Remember the person was at okay, I jumped to another thing. Remember the person was attempting, okay, I'm inside the hosting other. So by the way, I didn't come here by intention, so it reminded me, I forgot to share this. If you want the best web hosting plan out there, do use Hostinger. I have a link to purchasing the best offer. Let me show you that. Let's say hosting, and you get new hosting, so you can get like the best hosting plans out there. The resources are not limited, so you can just pay for this one over here at $1.99 per month and be able to have 50 gigs of SSD storage, weekly backups, one email account, 100 gigs of bandwidth and a free domain, and then free content delivery network optimization. And then yeah, or get any. Just to get this offers, use the link in the description box below. It does help me also to get some kickback from Hostinger in order for me to continue making this kind of content for free, right? So let's just go back. I promise this was not intentional. I literally hit Control and tab when it skipped to the other side. So success, there, I think the exclamation gave me away when I was trying to do that. Your inbox for your freebie, it won't be that, it won't be far off. Then the font of this, I said we should use that one. Also the font, the typography, you can save it globally. So see, I already forgot the name of the font. Sun serif, is it serif something pro? Okay, cool, let me just check. The best place to check is here, source serif pro. Then update, and then what we can then do again here is to more like come to advanced and temper with the width over here, make it something like that, right? And then like 70, then center it, or just make it fill up the whole space a bit, like so, 100%, which is just default, and then save my work. Then just like that, over here you link this button to wherever you want the person to be sent to after they completed this. right? So let me just, I saved my work. I'm gonna preview this, close up everything there. So what we then get to do is that we're gonna go back to our funnel and then view this step so that we can see how the funnel goes. There it is. You put in your email, boom, it takes you to the next step. So that's it from me. You'll hear from me again maybe weekly. This is the first time I'm dropping this video here. Do like, subscribe, and drop some comments on what you'd like to see me rebuilding again, right? Cheers. You'll hear from me soon.